Bridge Nation, Wagwan, morning. You don't know, say boy, Shelz there. Welcome to Top of the Bridge. Up and go. How you doing, hardly? Everything good?
In the building. Morning.
Yeah, big up Kevin, big up Jojo.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, who is that across the glass there?
Yeah, man, from the smell of coffee, you know, say Jojo there.
Oh, that.
Yeah, man, big up Jojo. All right, without further ado, let's get into WTF. That's what the fact. Now, when I'm interested, I'm not gonna lie, because I think I Portmore did have that temperature, but apparently, Death Valley, yeah, a place named Death Valley, I don't want to go there, but predicted to tie with the hottest temperature on Earth. All right, so in a summer full of record-breaking heat, the fact that it's hot in Death Valley is almost comforting. Okay. All right. On Sunday, the national park in the Mojave Desert, known for being the hottest place on Earth, is projected by the National Weather Service to reach 130 degrees Fahrenheit, which would probably tie the record for the world's highest temperature. Now, the uncertainty stems from some controversy surrounding the record. While the valley was said to have reached temperatures of 134 degrees in 1913, experts have questioned the legitimacy of that reading. That leaves 130-degree days in 2020 and 2021 as the hottest temperatures on record.
Oh, really?
In Death Valley or anywhere.
Oh, really? They definitely need to come to Jamaica right now.
I tell you, we feel like Portmore. I try. But not lie. I try our fight. But not lie. You know, as I have to say this before we'll go to the break. The sun ever so hot, you start come up with conspiracy theories. Cause that did reach me last week, you know.
Listen to me.
That reached me last week in the Bridge Nation. Like, me step out last week, I'm feel the heat. I'm look up to the sky. You're not supposed to do that, by the way, kids. I look up on the sun and I say, you know, say, yeah, I work with Babylon. And that's it. Like, man, no merit to my discussion. There is no validation. But just look up and it just didn't make sense.
All right. You know, who want to say climate change right now is not real? Let's hear you.
I don't mean, sir. Big up themselves. But that was WTF, what the fact. You know what I mean? Apparently, Death Valley predicted to tie with the hottest temperature on Earth.
Yeah, give them all.
All right, Bridge Nation. So, Minister Marianal defends accepting Lady Saw royalties. First of all, it's the same person. What is wrong with her now? Duh. Minister Marianal, formerly known as Lady Saw, says she's done with the past, but fans will need to accept that even as a Christian, she will continue to DJ. The former artist drew mixed reaction to her recent Groovin' in the Park performance where she freestyled music that sounded like a clean version of dancehall music, something she said she was walking away from in 2015 in search of Christ, of a Christ calling. Now, persons are still asking, you know, so they recently, no doubt, and reached a certain level, and she wanted her royalties, and persons was like, but you're not Lady Saw anymore, you're Minister Marianal. I may say,
I saw this coming.
First of all, let me say it for you, Minister Marianal. Hey, you're going now. You're going now. You think the woman works so hard for her money for she not get her royalties. I won't know that.
Listen now.
What want to do?
Don't let the minister tell you about what you have to do with our Bible.
With our Bible. Hey, you're not going, you know. You know, I don't understand people. So the money should not be good enough for her anymore.
Why not?
We love the Lord, but the bills is still here.
Listen.
And I'm just saying. And if the Lord is providing the royalties to continue to come in, we're gonna take it.
Yeah, but Shelz, what say you? Because listen.
I said, we said this so far from a long time. From the moment she said, she make this walk, which is nothing wrong with that. We big up minister all the time. You understand me? I said, but we've heard her come out a lot of times, JoJo, saying that, you know, financially it's not been easy on her. She have to live. You understand what I said? And my man said is Bridge Nation. We don't know her relationship with God. You understand? You know, not because she's a public figure. You understand what I say? We don't know what form, as I said, Jojo, the blessings will take.
Yes, you don't know.
You know what I mean?
And I'm saying she's a dancer artist, you know. So even if she says that she's taking that walk with Christ, what are you expecting to hear in her music? She's a dancehall artist, therefore it will be dancehall gospel music. She's not a singer. She not do reggae. She's a dancehall artist.
Oh, no.
And why is it that, and before me wrap up this Shelz can do film one, why is it we don't give such a hard time to Papa San, to what he's my favorite, him sing Young Girl, where you say
With a lieutenant.
yes, we don't give these dancer artists the same flack that we do for Minister Mara and all, and I think it is so unfair, and that's a conversation that we don't want to have, but it's the reality, and I've been paying attention.
Well, I would agree with you on that point.
Stop
really.
DJ,
Right.
no, you say it for Christ. So what? So as a
I would agree with
woman,
you on that point. Because,
you become a Christian, you're a dancer artist, you're not going to do music anymore. What? Are you going to pay her bills? As me say, no woman.
That's you see that part there. You see that part there. You say if I wanna go pay her bills.
Exactly.
Say, yeah, but who pay the bills? We make the talk, and at this point, I saw Minister Marion Hall.
Exactly.
Fear bills and a fear of Christ. You know what I mean? Them a talk. You see me? I see someone even just tripping your JoJo. Somebody said, Papa San and Stitch, I collect for them.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean?
So what
Big up yourself, Marjorie.
That's right.
Hey, you're Kevin
That's right,
celebration. Kevin say, yo, you know, Saw pay the bills and Minister Marion Hall out there. I preach for the Lord.
I preach for
So
the
good.
Lord. Here we go. There it is. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, you know, honestly, it's all good that she's reaping the benefits of a lady Saw. I mean, you know, that's her career. She basically has been there for years. You know, developing all of that.
Yeah, so,
doing all of that music and all of that.
And
So,
one thing,
so why wouldn't? I mean,
if I one thing with Minister Marion Hall is that we see that she always consults the Lord first before she does anything. So as we said, we don't know what forms blessings take. Yeah. And I know it's the same for her. And so if she see this come up and she pray for it.
And it come, who are you to?
Fair thing.
Yeah.
Only minding the business, man. You not pay people bills and not people business.
It is now. Speaking of minding business, JoJo, DJ Hardley. Last time I got talk about this here. I'm telling you from now, I talk about this, my chart show the whole of last week.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it now. I'm tired of the song too. You understand? It's such a big tune. I don't even like to the dance anymore. I'm sick of it now. More, shut up in here. I don't want to do nothing more. Sick of it.
Me personally.
As a DJ Hardley,
listen to me.
the controversy take over the song.
Yeah.
You know what I talk about Rich Nation. I talk about the whole DJ Mac and TJ situation over Drift.
Lord.
Now the latest one I see what going. That's what I said the last me I talk about it. I'm not give this no more plug. I don't know if anybody else on the bridge want to do that any other DJ.
Well, let me
big up on yourself.
Let me listen to this because
so here
I don't know what's happening.
So DJ Mac, big up DJ Mac.
Yeah.
I want to big up also Jeffrey as well. You know, drop out one big exclusive interview with DJ Mac. And DJ Mac says, listen, TJ's real beef is not with him, you know. I know I was thinking this. Big up Jerusalem anyway, them. I know they said this as well. DJ Mac say, yo, TJ's real beef is actually with Ramesh Major. You know, and also blames greed for the whole Drift feud. You understand me? I say? So, if you've been following the space for over the last week, as I said, then you know that TJ and the producer DJ Mac has been going at it over the rights over the hit song Drift. Now, it's been reported that both sides taken to social media to share their side of the story. Mac recently did an interview, as I said, with Jay Frey on Let's Be Honest, and you know, DJ Mac say, yo, listen, he believes that TJ's real issue with him is just because of his alliance with Ramesh. So here we go on. DJ Mac is actually signed to Ramesh, I believe, or have some affiliation with Ramesh Entertainment.
Okay.
So yeah, so what's happening? We know say Ramesh signed to TJ some time ago, you know that then, but you know, differences and all these things.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
Yeah, we don't know what happened, but apparently, you know, Mac says, you know, some uneasy tension has been coming out as a result. We're not quite sure what's going on between Ramesh and TJ. We don't know what's going on. But Mac feel like it kind of spill over, the bad vibes that spill over. And yeah, but listen, I don't know. I don't know.
You know,
Okay,
I don't understand why would there be bad vibes though? Because TJ has moved on. You've signed to Warner Brothers. You're doing well based on what is happening.
We don't know.
What are the bad vibes for?
Listen, I don't know.
And why couldn't it be that? Why couldn't it be a collaboration? Why TJ and DJ Mac couldn't be on it and agree to collab properly and say, all right, these two persons are now successful?
It's just money.
But me I say we can't share.
No.
It's a thing
We can't
called-
share?
No.
I think, well,
Let us say
what Shelz is saying now, I think it's a case where, listen.
One person
listen,
want
no,
all of the royalties.
No, you can't be friends with everybody.
And that's which is so weird. And this is why we
because,
can't get to where we need
You know,
to be
as long as you're friends
with
with
so and so.
Yeah, affiliation.
that
Affiliation.
individual,
Affiliation
and
in
your
the dance
affiliation now
Yeah.
gets you into my enemy book. You
Yeah, but-
understand? Because yo, I mean, I like
Me not like
that
so and
brother
so.
there. Yeah.
So me
You
go
know,
cause
understand.
problem.
But, you know, JoJo odds, like, I have enough ratings for Mac still, but I just feel like, you know, Mac himself so confused by the situation. Him just a try to pluck at different alternatives. Cause for me, I don't want to believe Sarah Misha have not to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to believe that. You
Yeah.
understand what I mean? So
Yeah.
if it is, maybe more people who have the insight know what going on. But for me personally, I just feel like big money coming at the picture, and them just don't know how to split it the right way.
This is what
As simple as that.
May I say, yo, for those who are listening, you're in the music business, you're in the entertainment business, backside, you're in the corporate. Listen, there is space for everybody. You understand
Especially
me?
when
And
something
this is,
hit.
but this is what may I say. You see, greed is what is going to affect this. This can go as far as we want it to, or they would
Facts.
want it to. But now, when you bring the controversy around it,
Nah,
people might
understand.
just people are gonna just. It every time they hear the song now, it's gonna be so and so
Ah, boy.
in a beef, you know,
Yeah,
or whatever. So you
know
miss
what?
that. So that joy where used to come, where people would have just stop and start for dance,
You know
it's
what?
no longer there. It's more a conversation
Shelz.
about what is going wrong.
you know what you know what is happening right
We know what you gotta do, man.
Well, I better we drift out of the
Yeah, man, we're gonna just drift out our update. Yeah, Bridge Nation, these are the stories I'm making up. Update, yeah, big up on the side. Alright, Bridge Nation, it's 6:45 in the AM. You know, we're gonna go on to know the proverb of the day.
When Poe get up, him turn trouble to the world.
Jody.
What?
What? Run that again, Kevin.
When Poe get up, him turn trouble to the world. That's right.
Who's Poe?
First of all, you asked too much question and that would know.
Who's
well,
Poe?
let it go. Just know say when Poe get up, him turn trouble to the world.
Alright, when Poe get up, him turn trouble to the world. And the meaning is the person you scorned today may be in a position to ruin you tomorrow.
So
Ooh.
when Poe get up,
Oh my.
so
Him
don't
turn-
trouble Poe,
Don't trouble Poe, whoever that is.
right?
Yeah.
Poe can be anybody. Alright?
Yeah.
Don't make Poe get up,
Yeah.
because you might be in problem. What if you never deal with Poe, right?
Ah man, this that proverb is just dark. You see me like
No, you can't always have
Yeah.
fun loving.
the person is
But
scorned today.
Proverbs,
But it's true.
Yeah, but remember, you know, Proverbs is to teach the younger generation, you know.
Facts.
You understand me? So you understand the reality of this world.
Mm.
I have a lot of persons sometimes they're mistreating people and I understand say
Yeah.
the very people that you're mistreating one day
Can
they
turn
might
around.
be in the position.
Yeah, well then
to
could that help you, you know?
Yeah, but
them
then,
say, remember what you do me?
yeah,
Human nature.
all this.
Ah boy. Alright, so that's a proverb of the day. Jojo, what have a pet peeve in it, Jojo?
I have a pet
Yeah, a pet peeve?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me just remind the Bridge Nation of what a pet peeve is. A pet peeve, these are things that persons do that you may find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. And Jojo says she have a little pet peeve, you know. Make it how I go.
Yeah, you know, so me have a pet peeve and it slipped me, but one just come to me a while ago.
Well, a drift down.
And a drip.
That's my
And
pet
a
peeve.
drip. All right, you ever have have a neighbor, right?
Yeah.
So you have two youths who work on a house across the road from me.
Mm-hmm.
A bridging have him car, and there is an evergreen tree at my neighbor's yard where the youth park him car under. Cause you know, so the sun here
No,
different.
man. Yeah.
And me I realize say my neighbor cut the tree. And me I say, you can't wicked, sir.
Yep.
You can't stay bad, sir.
Yep.
Where you cut a tree because you know when somebody park on that, you know, say all of a sudden, you don't know or me talk loud.
Yeah.
I mean, I say them not right. I'm gonna make sure talk loud so that the neighbor can hear me. I say no, them not right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the neighbor is a pastor.
Oh boy. Okay.
So,
Yeah, man.
me say,
Man.
me say, yo,
Yeah.
me vex a till.
Yeah, we know them neighbor them, man.
Me say,
You know
how
them
do you
neighbor them.
cut? Me I say, me I hope say, you in a room and melt. Me I hope say the fan stop work.
Oh, a proverb they go again. When
Me-
Poe get up.
Look here. Me upset if you have AC now work.
Wow, Jojo.
More on the heat just strike you.
Oh my.
Because God provide a whole tree.
Yeah.
What could cover a whole, and you have some old people walk up the road. Some old people love walk. No matter how the sun and they'll stop under.
Take a breather.
They'll take a little breather, and you cut the tree because you know when somebody park at night. Them people are my pet peeve.
Yeah.
People like that were just awful.
Yeah, just
for
trying to
no
inconvenience
reason.
people for no reason.
For no reason, you're awful.
Yeah, man. Speaking about a tree situation, in my scheme, you have neighbor where, cause them have the fruit tree, and true for them fruit tree grow over your side, and since your side a beer more than for them side, and the chop your side.
Shelz.
Special place in a prison phone, you know, man.
Prison. I always tell people never you cut a tree that is bearing because at the same way your life a go. I don't think a joke me I make.
It's rough.
Never you cut a tree that is bearing.
You know people say so.
Me don't know. No man, you depend on a whole different level of being an awful human being, you know.
Selfishness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh well. Selfishness from neighbors.
Yeah, so that's my pet peeve.
Yeah.
Awful neighbors.
Awful neighbors.
Yeah.
Bad neighbors.
Yeah.
Now we had a guest slated for this time, Jojo, Miss Keisha Hales.
Yeah.
Doing great things. I love this story. I was reading the script, you know, I mean, wow. You know, and she's a principal, but also the People's National Party candidate for the Red Hills division in Kingston and St. Andrew, the municipal corporation there.
Right.
But the politics side is one thing, but I really like the story where, you know, she sold her corporate area dwelling house at load of the avenue too.
Yeah, Avenue,
one Melrose Avenue. She sold it for $4 million and used the proceeds to invest in Padmore Primary. Right now, after a life-threatening illness in 2011, Keisha Hales was called and offered the job of principal of Padmore Primary, following a 10-year stint at her alma mater, Red Hills Primary. She readily accepted despite her ignorance of the state of the institution. Soon, Padmore Primary was deemed to be a failed institution, and plans were being made, you know, Jojo, by the Ministry of Education to shut its doors and throw the key them. Jeez. Now, Miss Hales was relentless in campaigning to keep 38 students intact, which included which included spending several days in a one-woman protest. Jojo,
She won.
One woman protest.
I remember when she was doing it, and she garnered a lot of attention because she was the only one there saying, you know, leave the school open.
Yeah,
we'll have these children here. You're going to, you know. She believed in the school, and she believed that it could grow, and she believed so much that she decided to. And she never stopped there because
she went even further and put up her vehicle.
And she put up her vehicle, and that's when the Ministry of Education came intervened, in and was like, all right,
what can we do?
It's so funny. It's after you've sold your entire house, and then when you put up the car, now you want to ask me what can we do?
Yeah, sometimes just life just need to see how far you're willing to go.
How far you're willing to go.
It's sad, you know. It's a sad reality.
It's really
like,
sad.
I wish that wasn't the case. But I mean, I just want. But we just have to big up Miss Hales for just being so relentless. Go ahead.
What was so funny, Shelz, was that after, you know, she decided that she needed furniture, she needed all of that for the Ministry of Education decided to give a grant of $66,000 every 3 months. And this included auxiliary worker, paying auxiliary workers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 66,000. This is what you were giving a primary school? You were giving a primary school every 3 months? $66,000? There is so much question that I have when it comes to the Ministry of Education, by the way, and what is happening. And we're pretending. I want to see what September is going to look like, because every time I look in the paper, I keep seeing more and more vacancies for teachers.
Yeah.
In different schools, in different parishes. Yeah. And I'm like, what is going to happen September?
You know what's sweet, me Jojo? You know when them have them look a competition in, like, you know, junior school challenge quiz and stuff like that with the youth them, and them ask them what they want to be. Like, there's almost like a bittersweet feeling I get when I see a youngster say, "Oh, I want to become a teacher." It's sad, cause you know what I mean. Because you know you used to hear them say the traditional lawyer, doctors, stuff. But when I see them say, "I want to be a teacher," when you hear a youth say that, the biggest example is their own teacher.
It's their own teacher,
what I mean?
That is the reason why.
I say I like my teacher, so I want to be a teacher. And then when them grow up now and them see the hardship, them probably just drift.
Yeah, them don't.
Nah, stop trouble drift here. Nah, stop.
Listen. To be a teacher, it's more than just showing up in the classroom and telling a child to read this. You have to become so much more. You have to be so much more as a human being to have to interact with students every single day. Because man, listen, I always say there are two teachers that them will always get my praises: Miss Pancho and Miss Douglas.
Miss Douglas.
I remember when I was because I tell people say I'm a late bloomer. I remember I just failed school, so I don't know if school did set for me. I tell the God Almighty.
No, them way there, yeah.
I'm just a feel, so I said the lady I believe in, Mr. Man. And she said, Jody, yes man, you can do it. I said, Miss, the people. Yeah, look.
Yeah, you see what
are you looking at what you just marked?
Yeah, that's near negative,
What are you talking about? I don't think I'm going to make it. And she said, yes, you can.
Yeah.
She said, you can. And she said, when you go out there, you're going to do well. You can. I said, the lady, and say, me not a question her ability. I said, the lady, and I know nothing about she about. But she was right.
And I see her yesterday?
Yeah, she was right. And Miss Pancho let me know that I wanted to do something in entertainment. And Miss Pancho let me know that I could act. And Miss Pancho let me know that I could sing. And Miss Pancho let me play in a high school, Shelz.
What then?
I'm playing nanny in a high school, And that me I make you know.
Well,
remember me tell you that.
I have to ask that question. So, you do the scene when she catch the...
Hey, Gwenna. First of all, it was in her skirt.
When she catch the...
It was her skirt.
She catch the boys in her skirt.
In the skirt.
And that's how your skirt tell you.
You swing the skirt. Her skirt was magical.
Kevin.
On the boyfriend mess up. Her skirt was...
primary school, right?
No, high school.
Oh, them did I try to keep it a little PG.
First of all, her skirt is where the magic was.
All right.
And that's how she caught the bullets in her skirt.
I can't argue with you. You be playing nanny, I can't.
Grow up, Shelz.
But that's an ass. But you also want to know the scene that they go. You say your skirt.
Right.
Your skirt.
I will wrap up my head. And I played nanny and it was hilarious because they're like, Jody, this shade alone, I throw off the thing. And then his size. Come now, we don't know if nanny the photo of them have but because Miss Pancho is from Portland and she's a part of that that whole heritage of nanny line. She said she don't know about that photo, and I always hear that. And they said that nanny does not look like that. That's what everybody keeps saying.
The three of them, I question nanny, I question Sam Sharp, I question Paul Bogle.
Yeah, she's like,
the images.
She said nanny was not a skinny woman, and then it would have make sense.
Nanny trapped in, man. She Afro-Chan.
Yeah, I'm saying nanny.
Afro-Chan.
And I was like, all right, cool. But these teachers inspired me to just be. I'm have a big up. What name again, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was my English teacher.
Big up Mr. Smith.
Yeah, man, English lit. Smith. Yeah. Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith was like, Jody, I think you don't realize how smart you are. That's witty. I'm a face in high school in a Shelz, man. Me I telling them, and I just want to big up my accounts teacher. I gave her hell. All because I did not like the subject. But stress out that woman, Nana.
Yes, and she tried with it.
And she tried, and I remember when I saw her as an adult, and I saw her and I apologized, and she laughed, and she's like, "That's okay, man." And she's still such an amazing teacher. So big up all the teachers out there who just impacting lives, in spite of everything that you're going through.
Agreed. And I want to big up the person who inspired this conversation, Miss Keisha Hills. Yeah. You know what I mean? Big up all that you've done for Padmore Primary. And, you know what I mean? Just keep doing the good work. You know what I mean? Your efforts are definitely appreciated.
Yes.
Big up all the resilient teachers out there. Talking about rubber ranks.
Good morning. How's your ears cock up? You only fly private.
So hold on, so you go rubber? So if you fly private, your ears are cock up?
I heard it has a different effect when you fly private. You don't get none of that. What do you do? Just pour the champagne down your ears. The bubbles will clear it, man. That's what I heard. Okay. That's what I heard. Okay.
So Shelz, you know what, to the next time.
Did I champagne?
Try it next time you're traveling. Shelz, I know that be you, man. Anyway, good morning from London, UK. What's good? We got clear blue skies.
What?
Not a rain cloud. Well, I think there was one over, just a little small one. But let's just for the sake of radio, clear blue skies in London right now, and it looks like it's gonna be a nice day, man. I mean, we've been having intermittent weather. It's supposed to be summer, so I try to make the London sound as interesting as Jamaica's weather, but I can only try. But we are in July, but it looks like we're gonna have a clear run this week, so hopefully it stays the same.
Yeah,
we can all play out.
Well, I mean, on our end, Robert, I don't know, Jojo. I think the rain has been flirting with us.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the camera, and the sun is hot outside.
So
like you can see that the sun is hot.
Like they said that we're gonna get some rain.
Yeah,
I never saw any.
They've been saying that from last week. Rain supposed to fall. I may hear a thunder.
Yeah, we're hearing the thunder and stuff. Somebody said, Robert, I saw someone tweet that a raindrop fell. And there, just a one drop, and I'm still away on the rest today.
And the drizzling happened yesterday.
I never saw nothing.
Yeah.
It was on and off yesterday. It was slightly on and off. I don't know. Listen, I don't know because I didn't watch the tennis, but I can say that I don't know if it affected Djokovic. Djokovic was cruising to win another Wimbledon. I don't know. Tennis people. Tell me if they didn't open or close the roof at Wimbledon. Yeah. I don't know. Them have an automatic remote control. You just press the button and the roof just closes. I don't know if the roof was closed, but he got mad. But let me say this. Well done to a young Jamaican journalist by the name of Nestor McGregor. I used to work with him at the BBC.
Okay.
And he came out of the stadium with the broken racket. So when Djokovic missed one point, I don't know what point, he smashed the racket.
Yeah.
And it had to be our Jamaican
Yardie. Yeah.
Take it out. Yo.
The man said every spoil is a style. The man gathered up the racket and he was there posting on his Instagram. Big up Nestor McGregor. That's going to be a souvenir, bro.
Of course. I don't know if more than that. No. Robert, before we get into the music, Robert, I have a big up online, but that vibe with Byron Messiah, bro.
What? Robert with Seal.
That's dope.
Oh.
Yeah, man. That is sick, man. Yeah. That is sick.
He's a dope individual. I tend to try to put young artists to the test. I like it, and I say to them, freestyle no, or dubplate now, or what have you. This guy was like ready.
Yeah.
No auto tune, no nothing.
Wow.
The youth sound like the record. Exactly. And a couple of posts before that, I reposted something I did with Massacre a few years ago. And after I don't know, you generally post stuff like that, but seeing Massacre deal with a rhythm, an old school 90s rhythm, I thought, like, this was about 6 years ago. I said, this guy he's the one. He has it. Right. And it's the same with Byron Messiah. If you think that this kid from St. Kitts is gonna go away and it's a one tune, no chance, bro. He's the real deal, man. He's an artist.
Yeah, well, it was a dope post and it's a good look, definitely.
Yes, 5. We not play.
I bet things how to go on.
Squad.
Big up yourself, DJ Hardley. Robert.
Was that the attire yesterday, odds? No offense.
Robert, you know
tall socks?
Robert, you know some can't wear shorts and tall socks again. Because, my girl don't like it. I found out that, I care what my girl said, but I found out that women don't really like when men wear that still.
Nope.
That shorts and tall socks thing.
Nope.
Them say we look weird.
Yep.
Why?
Especially if you miss leg day.
It's all the rage with the sandals in the UK and a cup of tea. Do you know the English men were known for wearing socks, like gentleman socks and sandals for years. When the English used to go on holidays to places like Spain, these holiday places, they say, yeah, he's English.
Yeah.
But the English, they don't leave the socks and sandals. Open toe socks. Nice gentleman socks. That's an English style, but I don't see nothing wrong with tall socks and
with short shorts.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
First of all, why are men wearing? I've seen some shorts on men, and I'm saying not.
I didn't say short. Hey. Joe.
No, but that's what they're wearing.
Shorts.
They're wearing short shorts with the socks and the slippers, and I'm like, where are we going? Because you're not walking beside me.
Yeah.
No,
you and I are not gonna have on a short shorts.
Short shorts different. Shorts probably.
Yeah,
and a lot of men are wearing short shorts because that's what it is. Those are not Bermuda. First of all, why you have on a Bermuda shirt, sir? That's what I should have on. I'm just not okay with some of the trends that men are wearing.
This is getting rather political.
Yeah.
I did see something posted on Instagram. I don't know if you saw Gabidon, the dancer, was on stage. And somebody decided to jump on stage to dance with him. And yes, Jody, you might be right because he had on short shorts. and he looked away, and his dance wasn't like, Gabidon is, them and that drift on them.
Yeah. And it doesn't look right.
This brother was doing something else, and he literally threw the guy off the stage.
Yeah.
That was one of my funny posts. But he did have on short shorts. But
yeah, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. I know this. If we're going to the beach and you have on like don't wear no Speedo.
No,
Speedo, don't wear it. Don't do that. But I'm just saying, if you're wearing a little beach shorts, I understand that. But why are you out here in shorts and sneakers and shirts? This
is an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
So say, Jody, if you went to the beach and you was away, let's say he wasn't in Jamaica, you went to the beach, was in somewhere in Florida or Spain or Mallorca, and your boyfriend rolls out in Speedos.
Whose boyfriend roll out in which Speedo? Because first of all, I'm gonna know what you're going to be wearing.
Put on the Speedo on the towel socks.
Yeah.
He puts on the toe socks and the speed, and then he puts a long shorts on top, and he says, "Right, I feel like 2 strokes now."
No, you're gonna swim in that shirt because you're not wearing a Speedo. I just feel like there's a certain one with a certain personality that wears Speedo. Yeah, and it's a no for me.
Well, the conversation will continue all summer long, Robo. But Robo, you know the thing, big up, man. Thanks so much for the connection, man. Enough respect.
Big up yourself, Robo.
Have yourself a great morning. We'll try to have ourselves a great afternoon here in London.
Yeah,
peace, team.
Big up,
Bye.
London. All right, but right now, Jojo, we have a great interview coming up with Kadene Gray, who is a creative director and owner of Kadene Gray Art. Now, Kadene Gray Art has been in operation since February 2015 and has since been providing artistic services in the form of commissioned pieces, murals, and both private and corporate sip and paint events. I love sip and paint event, by the way.
I haven't been to one of them.
You would love it. They make you feel like you're a big artist.
Yeah.
All of them. Because I can't drive a straight line. Even with a ruler, I can't do a straight line.
I can do a stick man.
You're better than me. You're better than me.
I've mastered a stick man.
Yeah. But in collaboration with Heavensent Foundation Limited, a registered non-profit organization and charity, they have decided to take on an initiative of giving a well-needed art room makeover to their alma mater, Westwood High School for girls. I love that. Big up Westwood too. And everything about this interview just makes me feel nice. We're talking about art, but and we're talking about a girls' school that I like as well. Big up Westwood. So let us welcome Kadene Gray to the conversation. Morning, Kadene.
Good morning. Hi, how are you guys?
We're fine, thank you.
How are you doing?
I am doing great. Thank you so much.
Awesome. So Kadene, talk to us about the idea of the art room makeover at Westwood High School for girls. How it came about and what motivated you to take on the initiative?
Okay, so since I started doing this as an artist full time, I've always wanted to have the opportunity to give back. I feel like, to whom much is given, much is required, and I'm given a lot of talent, so I want to give that back in a way that's possible. I went to Westwood High School for girls, and I did art up to the CXC level, and I knew how much, and I remembered how much my life changed during that time, learning more about art and doing all that I needed to do to get to the point that I am today. And that school was very transformational in my journey. And so when I wanted to do something to give back, Westwood High was the first place that I reached out to. And then speaking with the current principal, and hearing everything that's been happening, it was really heartbreaking because they lost a lot of stuff during the COVID-19 pandemic. There was nobody there, so a lot of the equipment and the furniture that I used when I was going there how much years ago, they're now deteriorated, and the students have basically lost interest in doing the subject. I don't want to say it's because of the condition of the art room, but there's no interest now in art, and that was really saddening to hear. And so I wanted to do something to let them know that art is still alive, and also that will reignite their creativity, even if it's not a passion of theirs in the future. It's something that can remind them of who they are. It can definitely ground you. It's a form of therapy for me, and if there's a space that they can unleash their creativity, I want to be able to contribute in that kind of way.
Yeah, man, I love that vibe, Kadene. And I'm not gonna lie, because even JoJo, even if they're not interested in art, I feel like every high school especially needs to have a space that encourages creativity for people.
Expose them.
Yeah, I love that. And Kadene, so my question is, how do you plan exactly to create a more encouraging environment for embracing such creativity?
Okay, so with the help of Heavensent Foundation, and I must note that, the founder of Heavensent is also a Westwood High School past student. We were in the same year group, and with their assistance, we want to be able to execute this project in one day. We want to have something that has a room that has a lot of colors and, a lot of stuff or equipment or so forth that, when you get in there, you are, you are just motivated to do something creative. If it's drawing, painting, writing a poem, writing a song, whatever it is, because colors are able to work on your emotions, bring out a certain part of you that you are, probably hidden once upon a time. We want the room to look vibrant, to feel like a happy place. And that's the idea.
Okay,
I like that. So right now, Kadene, not forget to the talk of support.
Right.
What kind of support are you seeking from the community in order to make this makeover even possible?
To make this possible, we would like donations of paint. We don't really need, honestly, I am okay with getting the supplies. It's themselves, just paint and paintbrushes and so forth. And if anybody would like to come there on August 10th, once they reach out to us, we can, use those extra hands to execute same. But we do need assistance in getting these supplies to do that. We also want to further give this art room carpentry, because that's one of the things that they lost. Termite with the stools and everything. So if we can extend painting, and then also assist with refurbishing the carpentry and the furniture that are there, then if there's anybody who is able to assist with doing that as well, we would really, really, really appreciate that. So we're making benches and tables, or fixing them up.
All right, understood.
So how can persons get in contact with you or Heavensent to, help out
to give you guys the donations and stuff like that?
The donation, all the stuff that you need.
Okay, so they can reach out to me, myself, Kadene. My phone number is 876-343-0451, or Heavensent. Their phone number is 876-567-5351, or they can just reach out to us on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Kadene Gray Art, and Heavensent is Heavensent_Foundation. And if they reach out to us through any of those mediums, then they'll get a favorable response.
All right, we love that.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kadene. We wish you all the best going forward with this. And big up your Alma Mater. I said it earlier. I really like Westwood. I don't know what is it.
Where is it?
Where's Westwood? Where's Westwood again?
Where is Westwood?
Westwood is in Storetown, Trelawney.
Trelawney.
Oh, it's country. See, why?
Yes.
I don't.
I had to ask, because I was like, where?
I don't know why. I remember when them used to fall, when we used to see them back in my school days. I used to see them walk with the hats and stuff. I was just like, something about them just look nice. You know what I mean? Like Madeline vibes. You know what I mean? I love it.
Indeed, we are hitting them. We are. it's not easy to find us, but yes.
All right. Well, thank you so
All
much,
the
Kadene,
best.
and wish you guys all the best. All right.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, man, our pleasure. All right, Bridge Nation. That was Kadene Gray, creative director and owner of Kadene Gray Art. And it's all about giving Westwood that well-needed facelift for their
I
art
think
room.
it's so important to to expose students to art,
Facts.
to music. I think that's what made like a great impact for me.
Arts.
I started to dance really early. Yeah, so I was sent to dance class, so from ballet
Wow.
to everything I was involved in, theater I was involved in. So
Yeah.
I think it is important to do so, because what it does is also build the confidence of your child as well,
Yep.
of your student. So if they have an outlet just to
that's the
express
word.
themselves. So sometimes it's not that they're going to become artists, but it's an opportunity for them to express themselves.
Yeah.
You know, they may not be able to say anything to you, but if you give them a line or tell them to write a poem or tell them to write a song or you know, give them a piece to express themselves in drama or
Love
music,
that. Yeah.
it gives them that opportunity to have an outlet.
I agree.
Right.
I
so
agree.
Don't put art on the back burner. It
Especially in
should be.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, because there's so many talented
Enough talent there.
yeah man kids out here, even the adults. We see it for ourselves. We're so creative.
I don't think there's even any. That's what I love about creativity and art. The field is that I don't feel like there's any limitation in terms
To
of
what-
age.
yes
You know what I mean?
yes.
Someone who's a 3-year-old up to 300-year-old. Like
Yeah.
once you have that burst to express yourself,
Yes.
art is a fantastic medium, and we wish Westwood High all the best going forward with their art department.
Yeah.
As we said, that whole makeover is gonna go down on August 10th.
Right.
So you know, if you guys are in the area, you want to show a strength. Westwood past students, if you're listening and you never know, so this a go on.
That's where I'll let them,
Yeah, man,
you know,
reach
come
out and make them know,
support,
man. Yeah, man, it's a good look.
I woke up Chris Breezy.
All on board.
Hey.
Yeah.
Where's the Shelz Bleachers?
Hey. All right. Firstly, welcome back to Top of the Bridge Up and Go.
Oh my God.
Your boy Shelz there, Queen Jo Jo in the building.
Hey.
And DJ Audley with a great intro to what we're going to talk about right now.
Hey, that hurt me.
Just
right.
can't feel today.
So, August 27th? That's the date? That's the date, right? August 27th for the bizarre weekends.
I don't know the date.
Listen,
Chris Brown and friends.
Listen,
you just know. You just
Just
know
know
say
say one
it's
concert
coming.
I keep in
Yeah,
August.
it's August 27th.
I don't want to
Okay.
bad up August, you know. August is
Me not hear,
my
man.
month, you know.
Yeah, me not hear, man.
Best month in the entire year.
But there's no say your
Alright.
birth month. I gotta get a little competition. Your Earth Strong. I got like a competition because Chris Brown is coming to Jamaica. So it's confirmed.
Bigger than that. But
Yes,
let's
your
go.
Earth Strong bigger than that. Which is right. But Jody, it's nice. I don't know if you've been paying attention to Chris Brown, but his stories are legendary in terms of how he performs. People turn out in droves just to see this man go hard on stage. You're guaranteed an experience when this man performs.
I heard.
Yeah, he go all out. He go all out. Now, but the real talking point that's been coming ever since, has been brought forward since the announcement, is the price,
The cost.
the cost to see Breezy, to see Chris Breezy. Now, Jody, I haven't really taken a seat on the screen for those who are on our streaming platform, www.thebridge99fm.com. Sorry, but I see what I pressed a while ago. Yeah. You'll see the price listing on our platform right now. But Jody, for the benefit of the listeners, our radio listeners, what the price thing go?
Alright, so watch Kevin him take it up. Me not take it up for the screen too. Alright, so for bleachers, we're starting.
We got bleachers.
Bleachers is $6,750.
Oh, man, I'm turn down this. I said that again.
6,750 Jamaican dollars.
Cool.
Grandstand is $11,250. Blue General VIP, so this is the General VIP,
I got you.
is $26,250.
That's a big jump.
And
Gotcha.
green VVIP.
Got it.
Hold on, them screen
Very,
off a while ago.
very important person.
It's 41,250 Jamaican dollars.
Gotcha.
Indigo UVIP.
Ultra, very important.
Yes, it's 71,000.
70 what?
71,250 Jamaican dollars.
Gotcha. All
The
right.
Cabana Suite.
Let's go. For me, it's sweet, you know what? Go on.
$750,000. And then you have the Skyview.
Now, I've been
suite.
hearing a lot of commentary on this one.
It's $1.5 million.
Okay, so that's what I've been hearing a lot of.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
1.5
Million Jamaican dollars. All right, so of course, I'm gonna assume that with the higher pricings, Jody, they're gonna get some benefits in terms of
What
food.
can you give me at a concert?
I'm just saying, Jody. I'm just telling what I've been hearing.
What is it?
You probably get premium.
Mega Carom Breezy afterwards?
I don't know how that
I
goes.
don't know
But
how it
but
works.
as I said, I know in some of those situations, some of those tiers, probably at the Ultra VIP and so on, you probably get
May I get a
premium,
visa?
premium liquor all night, food all night.
No, man, I have access to a visa.
You probably remember Chris Brown. I must say Chris Brown is very famous for meet and greets as well when he goes on tour. So maybe there's an aspect to being able to see
I'm not
Breezy.
paying $1.5 million to meet.
Yeah,
a
but
human being.
say his meet and greets I think were like $1,000 US, and that's overseas.
So.
And that's like $100,000, fine, but I'm not paying $1.5 million to meet anybody.
I don't know.
I'm not. Is he telling me that I would do it? Is that what he's saying?
No, Jojo, I wouldn't. I'm not telling you that you would do that.
There's nobody. I love Damian Marley with every fiber
people
of
pay
my
more
body.
money than that too.
I'm poor, and if I was rich, you still wouldn't get my money for that. I would go to the concert, Don't get me wrong, As I shared with you, I would probably do the most I'll spend is the $40,000. Like since I'm poor, because I'm not poor, I don't take on those words in my life.
So that would be the green VVIP.
So the VVIP, I would probably
$41,250
go there.
My take on it.
Go on, George.
Much to do about none really, because it's what and how and what you can afford.
Yeah.
And, I remember. Well, I went to the Burna Boy concert.
Yeah, I get you.
And I've been to quite a few concerts that.
I got a reaction.
Understand?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I've gone to quite a few concerts. And initially, when the prices,
so it would drop.
appear. No. I'm saying to you, right? And mark my word.
Yeah.
That this concert, ladies and gentlemen, Jody and Shelz,
I know where you're going to go with this.
the stadium block.
Yeah, man, it's like a pack. No, there's no doubt about it, Don't
Trust
get me wrong.
That's sweet.
What is going to happen, Jody? All right, let me just explain a little bit here for the 1.5. Right? When you have a group of people coming together for that,
that's what's going to happen.
It's pretty simple.
That's what's going to happen.
Me?
We know that's going to happen.
You put your two bills. You put your two bills.
That's more like
that's what I want.
You reach 1.5.
Probably get that. Probably they're gonna put a detail out as to say, all right. So for the 1.5 million, it's probably for corporate, and they're gonna have about 10
Yeah, man.
people.
30
Because
to
it
me.
can't be one person.
Big organizations just take that as
it's an opportunity.
staff and everything. So I mean, honestly, these promoters, remember, they know what they're doing. They have done the feasibility studies and
test
whatever,
everything,
and all of that. So I
that
can tell
now
you,
would make
the
sense.
$6,000, 6,000 bleachers, and 11. Believe me.
Yeah.
Place our cock, man.
Yeah. So Peter John was like, I am going to be in the Skyview working as the cleanup crew. So either way, he's gonna be there. That's smart. That's a smart thinking, right?
Come on, bro.
Either way, I'm gonna be there. So even if I have to be the server for that, I'm gonna be. Hi.
Let me tell you, Shelz. I'm a DJ for quite some time.
Yeah.
You understand? I love music.
Yeah.
And not to take away from the the Chris Brown concert, Jody and Shelz. But let me tell you, Sting, you remember that Shaggy and Friends? I have said it before even Sting performed in Jamaica. If it did cost $2 million for us to Sting, I'm not going to rob it, but let me tell you, may have to find a way. You
have a lot of
that?
persons who feel that way.
The experience alone, I still have that video on my phone. You understand? That's a legend.
Yeah,
I'm not taking anything away from Chris Brown, but let me tell you, in life, you only live once. Let me tell you, if Michael Jackson did come here, I did have to see him too.
And a lot of personal,
right? So whatever performance it is, if you can, I'm just saying, if you can afford it.
And as you mentioned, as you mentioned, MJ, a lot of persons have been debating that this is probably the closest we're seeing.
Right.
You know, in
I
terms
think
of
for
talent,
for-
You know,
talent, and
talent and performance.
concert performances.
Well, I have seen clips, and let me tell you,
he provides an experience, and a lot of persons.
Listen,
right?
I am hearing
Yeah.
that his performance is just.
I don't know, man.
All right, so here's my view. If I'm gonna spend all that money, I'm going there to network and to make sure that when I
pretty
leave
sure that's gonna
there,
happen.
Well, even that.
no, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not going there for entertainment like that. It's gonna be work for me. It's gonna be rubbing shoulder with the right persons and getting into the industry and learning and having conversations with people that I would probably never meet before, because they're gonna have so many persons coming down and there's so much to learn. So for that, I would invest, you know. But as far as being a man where don't have the money for most of the time, and then I go seek a loan just to go and see somebody, it's like, where does your priority lies? Because if you're going to take a loan just to go to a concert for a concert's sake, I have a problem with that. And I always tell people, say Jamaica have money. What happened is that you're not in the circle where the money is. But money is here. Money is here.
I mean, I said still, you know, when you see me up at the sky view, nobody asks where I'm going. Just know, say we're there. You understand? Because, nah, Miss Breezy, you're mad. Jojo. Jojo, I feel see where I'm going.
On my eyelash that's spending a dime.
In the middle of this conversation, because, you know, all right, you know, it's all about the music for me.
Yeah.
So, can I play just a little toops on my favorite Chris Brown?
Of course.
Your favorite Chris Brown.
And then you have to play mine.
No. Listen to me. I want Chris Brown. Listen to me. No. We celebrate this occasion once a year. But I'm hearing about another one in July.
Here we go.
So guess what?
All the mistletoe.
I knew it.